Welcome back, neighbors. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys are having a good day. You're gonna have a good day. I was sent a private message saying that they believe I was using mods. So let me show you that I'm not using any kind of mods. These things that you see are DLC. They are not mods. If you go over here to mods, you can see that every one of these are turned off. Every one of them. I did not turn them on at any time. I wanted to give you guys the vanilla DLC playthrough. That's it. In its entirety, this time around, because I wanted to show you what it was without mods, right? Because a lot of people, they can't play it with mods because maybe their computer can't handle it or whatever. I wanted you to be able to play along with me, and if I had mods, you would see a bunch of different things that you know, like I would have like deep core mining, mines and stuff like that, and yeah. So anyway, needless to say, I'm not using any mods. Let's get into this. Come on, Amy, wake up. And I really think that the person thought I was using mods because the fact that I loaded the game without showing the load that I was using or the save that I was using, right? And so what I decided to do is just show you that I'm not using the mods, load into the game, and if I had been using mods at any point whatsoever, it would say that these mods are not loaded or whatever, and the save would be changed or whatever. So there's that. Okay, let's go. And then I'll take you back over where we found those.
Mars will expand the ecosystem. This will be a big step.
We will go down here and I will show you these mines that we had that we were working on. Where are they? The ones that were like $5,000 and stuff like that. What was that? Here it is. Okay, look. 7,000. Okay. Yeah, $5,000. You know, all it to 3,000. Yeah. That's just where we live right now. So that's the way things are. It's beautiful. It's an awesome thing. Our food is good. Well, it could be better. But that's because of the fact that our water, for whatever reason, and I don't know why, our water went down really hard. We were at 1,300 and something water, and I don't know what happened. See? I don't know why the water went down. It makes no sense to me because we had 1,350 over here on the right side and 1,145 over here. And I cannot figure out what happened that my water... There it is. That what happened right there. Okay. Remember the pump that we destroyed right here that was sitting on the edge? It was sitting right here and we had a pump. Remember? So let's put a pump right here. Yeah. Make that a high priority. Let's get that task pumping. We need to get it because it's a pump. Never mind. That was bad. Don't ever do that again, Punky. Stop it. You're not funny. You're just... Yeah, you're being annoying. Okay, anyway, so we are now our own independent AI. Apart from everything else, we function on our own. We did not go the corrupted route of the corrupted AI from the past that was involved by the children of Carmine that was trying to kill us and stop us from becoming what we are right now. But yeah, we've surpassed that even. So yeah. Can we get 2 pieces of polymer over here sometime tomorrow, please? There's one. I need one more. Come on. Give me that sweet polymer. There we go. Let's get this sucker built and turn this water back on to everybody. See, now we got water to the masses again. Beautiful. Let's go out here and take a look. And yes, 1360 of 1145, and everybody's got water. Yay! See, sometimes you just gotta, the game gives you problems and you're made to figure them out. That's all. Don't get upset. Just work the problem. Just like life. No matter what happens in life, work the problem. There's always a problem. Your little brain that you have, and I say little, not in as an insult, but I say little because the human brain. Do you know that the human brain, we only use 10% of it? Not even that. Half of us only use like 9. The rest of us use 10. The geniuses in the world, which there are far and few between, I think the maximum they've ever used is like 11 or 12, possibly 12. I want to say 12 would be the highest that I've ever heard of. But that's just that much percent of their brain. That much percent. Okay, you're below average. Everybody on the planet is below average because they cannot open up their minds, right? The ability to unlock that portion of your brain to be able to be smarter than what everybody else is. Could you imagine if somebody used 15% of their brain? I mean, you get people like Elon Musk, right? Not to use him as a reference. Again, I keep going back to him, but that's only because I'm doing the space game, right? But you look at some of the most brilliant scientists, brilliant engineers in the world, right? I mean, high IQ, we're talking upper echelon kind of people, right? They're only using possibly 11% of their brain, and they're considered the very best in the world. Imagine if somebody was to use 15, 20% of their brain. What humans could be capable of doing that. It's almost scary. Think of all the destruction and all the violence and all the things that humans have gone through, to being evil, through being good, whatever have you, whatever you're looking to get out of it, right? Let's see, what's it say? Lower the CO2 levels to 5% and bring the oxygen level to 30%, because we have reached 120 millibars of oxygen, right? So we need to bring this up and lower this down, or we need to bring this up to 30 and lower this to 20 or 5. So we really need to focus on getting the CO2 levels way down. Okay. Ice asteroid detected. Okay. I don't think we need any more of that. We're not going to worry about the ice asteroid. We'll let it pass. I'm not doing Deimos. Because see, okay, look, let me show you what Deimos does. See, if you do Deimos and you disintegrate the moon into Mars itself, okay, it allows us, what? A uranium mine? It allows more uranium on the planet? I mean, that would be great. That would be lovely. That would be awesome. But, yeah, I'm not doing that. Sorry.
Do you hear what I hear?
I don't hear anything.
Yeah, silence.
Exactly.
Isn't it beautiful?
That's the sound of peace. No attacks, no enemies, just life settling back in. I could get used to this. Thanks for making it possible. Anyway, let's get back on track with the mission, shall we? We've got water and plant life now, but we've got to shield the planet to reduce the full effect of the sun on the Martian atmosphere. Unfortunately, it's been about 4 billion years since Mars lost its magnetic field. So we need to figure out how to get one back.
The old terraforming idea has never worked.
We'd need an active dynamo to support a magnetic field.
Our engineers have been working on something that'll work without that.
We need a new landing site,
It's called
so...
an artificial space magnetosphere. Sounds super sci-fi, doesn't it? It's basically an airtight cylinder that'll be placed between Mars and the Sun. Its hull will be covered with enough solar panels to generate a magnetic field.
Shall I proceed with that?
Sure, let's give it a try. If you can set the project into motion on the tech tree, I'll get our researchers on it.
Okay, I'll do that here in just about an hour. If you'll shut up, shut your pie hole. Let me work. All right, let's get an additional landing site going so that we can launch this this other stuff. Okay. We got fisheries, we got colonists of arrival, we've got all these stuff and things going. I wanted to see about doing this Martian Defense Network, but we have no space. It needs a space elevator, right? And we have no space elevator to work on. But at the same time, this one, while ready, we need all kinds of stuff to happen. We've got to get another space elevator down. So let's go down. Let's go down and get an additional space elevator, maybe. Maybe that'll help. We'll see what happens here. Okay? All right. Let's go down here. And we'll go to this big... Never mind. We got an incoming call again because she never wants to shut up.
Hi, Amy. Sonna here. I've got great news. We've completed stage 4 of the terraforming plan. Congratulations.
Indeed. Oxygen levels are above 120 millibars. We finally did it.
Absolutely. And we're on the final stage of terraforming now. We've achieved good pressure and temperature levels. This last stage is critical for making the air breathable for humans. But we have to be careful and monitor the oxygen levels while we do that. High oxygen levels means high flammability risk.
Mm-hmm.
The last thing we need is for our bases to burst into flames. All it would take is one spark and poof.
Okay, we get the idea.
Roger. Oxygen levels below 30% at all times.
Oxygen isn't flammable per se, but in the presence of a spark or energy source, it could ignite everything around it. To do that, you'll need a buffer gas. Nitrogen will work well here. We'll extract whatever nitrogen we can find in the soil. We might even need to import some. Keep that in mind.
Nitrogen in the soil?
Nitrogen is trapped in the form of nitrites below the surface and in special reservoirs. Extracting the nitrogen requires a large amount of energy. Or you could just aerobrake a nitrogen-rich asteroid into the atmosphere. Either plan is good. You make the call. Let's get going then. On to the final stage.
Now, see, here's the problem, right? We're at 28. We're at 28%. We got to keep it under 30 for the oxygen, but we have to also find a way to lower the CO2 emissions, right? Well, in order to lower the CO2, you need something that's going to, fix it. So here's what we're going to do. This is where those oxygen capturers that we made before, remember those buildings? This guy right here, remember him? Yeah, he's going to capture oxygen, right? And what he's going to do with that oxygen is basically dissipate it, but he is not going to allow it to go into the atmosphere. He's going to hold on to it, right? And because he's holding on to it, it's going to keep the oxygen low. So we'll turn him on. All right, he's going to help a little bit. He's not going to help a whole lot, but we've got several of them. We're just going to turn them on slowly, okay? Couple at a time here. All right, that's going to keep the oxygen down, right? It's not going to let it get too high. Then we've got to work on the CO2 because we have to get the CO2 down to 5%, and right now it's a high 60%. That's super high, okay? And so humans can't breathe that, right? So we have to fix that issue. The other thing we can do, if the oxygen starts to climb, like right now, it's climbing, right? But we are working on getting rid of. We're trying to stop that by using the oxygen capture plants, right? It's just a process, people. It's just a process. It's a heavy balancing act. And we'll get there. Don't worry. We'll make it happen. This guy, he's going bye-bye. Don't need you. Thanks. Thanks for playing again. Uh-oh. Another launch. Here we go. Yep, I really don't care. I'm not even sure what you're launching, but okay. Whatever. Alright, I wanted to... Remember we were trying to look for other stuff and things? Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look for other stuff and things. Look at this. See this way over here? We've got iron here. We've got chemical. We've got silica. We've got right down here. See this? Yeah, that's steam. Here's some more steam. Here's some more steam. And some more steam. And... where is the big sheet of uranium that we found? There it is right here. Yeah, I would like to go up that way if I could, but I can't seem to get anybody to unlock that area for me. What a pain in the butt. We could see how we've got the water going across the planet like this, and all this will soon turn green. It will be lovely. We do have a thermal temperature thing right here. Again, we need to really work on getting some oxygen captured. So let's see if we can't put one here. We want to go over here this way anyway, right? We want to try and branch out over here. That's the whole idea anyway. Again, we want... I'm gonna go a small solar farm here, simply because the fact that we can go solar out to the thermal plant, get it working, then that solar plant won't be working so hard. Because remember, heat and solar does heat. Yep. All right, let's go in here the research section. Let's take a look at what we got going on. He wanted us to look at stuff and things, and look at this. There's a whole new branch of things. This is DLC. That's right. We are approaching the DLC phase of the game. Because right now it should be over with, just to let you know. But it isn't, so we're going to make it happen. All right, here we go. We really need those oxygen things to start working, because we've got a lot of freaking CO2 being munched on. What we could do is like this right here. Okay, that one right there. We could shut him down for a little bit. We could say nope, no more. Right, but that's what we're using to turn CO2 into O2. So we kind of need him, right? We've got to have him. We are danged if we do and danged if we don't, if you will. Let's go ahead and get a nitrogen thing going there. We got another thermal plant right here that we can use. Let's make that happen. Now remember, we don't have what? We don't have what? All right, let's put down a maintenance facility then. I thought we had one here. I could have sworn we put one down. Maybe we didn't. Yeah, I really thought that we had a maintenance facility. Anyway, okay, so what I am looking at is an additional landing site, right?
Stage 5.
I would love
so much about adapting Earth technology to Mars.
I would love to be able to come up here. I would love to be able to maybe hit this area of the planet, right? But we are blocked here, so I want to work my way over this way, right? And maybe even come up here to this side here and put down something. Let's see what happens. We could lose a colony because it could get attacked. As remember, she said that she's not going to let that happen. The other AI that is, remember? She said that? Yeah, that's what happened. I'm not lying. I would really like to go up there. Or we could do a landing site right up here. Where all these, where the water is and all these little craters and stuff are. We can put a landing site right here. Let's do it. Landing site right here. Let's go. Go, yay. Can you? Nope. Because we reached our building limit. We're going to have to wait, ladies and germs. We are going to have to wait. As we have reached our building limit. Which really, really bites. But it is what it is. The greenhouse gas stuff we can get rid of because we don't need that no more. These we can just dump because they're never going to be used and we don't need them anymore. That'll free up at least some little bit of stuff, right? And this is releasing CO2, which we don't need. So we need to get rid of that. Anything to do with releasing CO2 needs to be gone. Stuff that's eating the CO2, we need to get. We're at 30% on our oxygen levels. We really, 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 really desperately need to get that down. We're going to light the atmosphere on fire. If we don't, it's going to make the planet just burn everything away. Come on. Get the things destroyed so that we can get the other stuff built, please. Sometime today. Here, let me shut you down. I'm shutting down the oxygen plants for a minute. That's 4 of them shut down. Maybe that'll lower it. Hopefully that'll lower it just a little bit because we've got a lot of plant life at the moment. That's doing a lot of work for us. So we need to shut down these oxygen plants. We need to shut them down. Shut them, not plant life, but the plants themselves, as in like the things that are melting ice and producing oxygen. We need to get rid of them. Here's another greenhouse thing that we can get rid of. Yep. Slowly but surely, it's coming together. Come on. Come on, O2. Let's go down. Come on. Come on, please. Please go down. Please. We got to get rid of the CO2, so I don't really want to shut those guys down. What we can do is we can try and make some more oxygen captures, right? So let's put another one maybe over here. These guys aren't really doing much. Maybe they can get to it really quick. Come on. You can do it. Come on, get it built. Let's go. Come on. It's just one piece of aluminum. You guys not get it? What's going on? There you go. I was like, what the heck are you doing? Okay. Produce resources currently in storage. Then we will put down, let's put down a storage unit for the oxygen that we're capturing. And we're going to take that and we're going to make it a specific storage unit that it only accepts oxygen. That's it. That's all it's going to accept. Oh, we're at 31%, and these guys are not doing their job. They are not doing their job. Dang it, Bobby. Yep, this might be a failed mission. We may have to restart. Back from that save point, which is really gonna suck, but yeah, we've got to get this down, and it's just not working fast enough. Not compared to what we were driving for. We were driving really hard towards the CO2, getting rid of it. So let's shut some of this stuff down. Just one or two of them, because they're really producing a lot of oxygen right now. Oh, come on. Come on. The save feature, man. We're at 57%. We were doing a pretty good clip to bring it down. And yet we were also doing a pretty good clip of producing oxygen. And we don't want to do that. We got to keep it, you know, at a certain level. Come on, guys. Come on, work the program. Work the problem. The program and the problem. I was trying to say it in one word. Isn't that funny? Okay, landing site. Here we go. I can finally drop it. I can finally drop it like it's hot. Right here. All right. Let's put down a maintenance facility right next to it so that it can all be happy. See, right? Yeah, right there will be beautiful. All right, now we've got a worker in there already. We do not have any kind of anything around here though, as far as resources go, right? So here's what I'm thinking about doing. This is what we'll do, right? We'll throw down a hyperloop like right here. And this hyperloop will get made, and when it gets made, it will be able to connect from here to these guys down here, right? That's the idea anyway. We'll see. I don't know if I've got enough resources in this advanced landing site to make that happen, but we'll see what happens. The only other thing I can do is I could possibly maybe run a groundbreaking technology, a fusion plant. What is that? Provides expensive and safe energy fusion, nuclear fusion. Yes, the nuclear fusion. Yes. Let's come down here and we'll do this. Yeah, see, now we've got 1,500. We can go crazy again. Let's go. Worker hub. Bam. Solar panel. Go. Maintenance facility. Go. Worker hub. Worker hub, go. Worker hub, go. Sweet. Hyperloop. Connect. Why do I feel like I'm on an episode of Power Rangers? Voltron. Go, Blue Cat. Remember that? Oh, man, I killed myself. Oh, my God. Oh, I had so much fun. I tell you. Memories, right? Memories. Let's put this guy down right here. Right there. There you go. Get that done, buddy. Good job. All right. Nitrogen, right? Nitrogen, yeah. That's what we need to release into the atmosphere, isn't that right? Yep, let's get that done then. Make that happen. Yep, you're within the thing. You're within the boundaries of the maintenance. Let's get it going. You're at 32% oxygen. Can we not, please? I really don't feel like blowing up today. Oxygen, you gotta go. You gotta go. Shut you down. Yep, because the trees are coming in full force. They are saying, give me all that rich CO2. Let me make all the oxygen for you, buddy. You don't need to put down an oxygen plant. We got your back. Woo. Oh, turn that on. Let's, oxygen cancer, turn that sucker on. Turn it on. All day. My goodness.
We have reached a new frontier in space technology.
Turn you
These
off, sir.
Projects are massive and worthy undertakings.
Yeah, we're the undertakers right now because, yeah, hello. We the people not gonna die. I promise you, we were not gonna die. What is that? Nuclear carbonite extractor. What does that do? CO2? Yeah, you're getting shut down. You're gone. Bye. See you later. So long. Good luck. Have a nice life. If we used you for and put you to work the way we wanted to do, and now we don't need you anymore. Just like the ISA wanting to use us up. See what we did there? Yeah, think about that for a second. That'll twist your brain. We discard it because we no longer need it. See what I see? Yeah. See, Funky's teaching you all kinds of lessons today. Yeah. Now how do you think about yourself in regard to humanity and what a ISA does compared to what you're doing? Yeah. How do you feel now? You like it? No, I didn't think so. No, I'm just kidding. But it is something to think about. I mean, if you really, really consider things like that, you go, wow, really? Is that something that I'm doing? Holy cow, I never even thought of it like that. Yeah, well, you know, you discard things that you no longer need. There's people in the world that, okay, well, they had this really good idea for a guard dog, so they went out and got a vicious pit bull, and they trained it to be mean, because I know pit bulls, look, pit bulls can be the sweetheart dog. They can be a sweetheart dog. But in the wrong hands, wrong owners, yeah, they can be very vicious. So that's like, okay, well, I've trained this dog to be my vicious guard dog. And now I decided, oh, I don't need him no more. So I discard him. I give him up. And that's all he knows to be, is a vicious guard dog. Think about that for a minute. Isn't that cruel? So when you're using something, and especially if it's another living thing, be sure to think about that for a second. You know, are you really going to be responsible for that animal? I know you say, oh, I want that puppy. I'll be responsible. I'll take care of it. I promise. I will feed it. I will water it. I will do everything for it. And it will live a rich, lovely life. And nothing will ever happen to it. Yeah. Well, that's great. You may do that. You may do just that. But think about all those people that don't. You know, they get those. Yeah, I don't know. Animals are the only thing that I can really use as a reference. And while as sucky as that is, it's something that people throw away all the time. But anyway, that's Lessons with Funky. As you can see, we're at 34% on our oxygen. We're boned if we don't get it down quick. So we need to do some major building of oxygen capturers everywhere. For now, let's save it here. And as this is an even one, you know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. I read them every morning. I love hearing from you. With that being said, let's get you out of here. Be good to each other. Be good neighbors. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good day, everybody.
Every morning I wake up to the sound of a funky rhythm that's shaking the ground. My neighbor's got a groove that just won't quit. Gonna join the party 'cause I can't resist.